So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The United States braced for their anthem. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And that gets things running. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alaba deals with that comfortably. He's shifted it to the flank, and the through ball. He's found the way through, and he's being shifted off it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Aubameyang, and now the breakaway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iceland finding their passes. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. Threads one in, not the most accurate pass. And here's Gundogan. He's picked his way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Caicedo. Adams. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Højlund. That is a brilliant interception.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Rijkaard! Just off target. Caicedo. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Hernandez, nicely weighted ball, and this is Gundogan, tries to, climbs up big, It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Messi. Adams does well to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Alaba getting this one clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kane. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here.
The United States certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi picks it up out wide. In by Messi. Adams attempts a clearance. Elanga, certainly one of the players of the week. Looking to play him in. And Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Hazard. That has not gone well. Koundé with the clearance. He's looking wide. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
If they knew what they were doing.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The United States, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Tonali. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. To Elanga. Looking for the run. Martinez. Gundogan has created one goal already. Oh, good spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he stop it going out? Alaba gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. The United States still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gundogan, nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Kane. Caicedo. Tries to play it through. Ainsby goes for a shot! It's a goal! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gundogan. He is through here. It's a promising position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. The United States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hernandez. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution from Iceland.
The United States have their third corner. They've played it short. Jordi Alba receives. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away, crossed into the box. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pinged towards the front line. Gundogan. Now it's Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Alaba cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro. Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. To Elanga. Now that looks a decent ball. And Martinez!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Substitution from Iceland. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is
Tonali.
number 3, Valde.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gundogan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
Iceland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
The United States making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He has found the way through. Alaba is there to clear. Balde. De Bruyne. Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. Might be danger here. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Iceland, number 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Could be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He rises! Oh, off the bar! Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gundogan. And it's lofted. Big header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Caicedo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And so we stand for the anthems. So that's got things underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and into...
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rijkaard tries to thread one through, and it's Caicedo. Cannavaro. He's tried one! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. The United States are applying all the early pressure. Tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Elanga is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and base...
Hoyland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Quarter of an hour played. That's an imaginative pass. Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Elanga. Has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Elanga, very much a player of the moment. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Caicedo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The United States have their third corner. Big header! Oh, crossbar! Goal! The United States! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Aubameyang has it in a wide position. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. And here's Højlund. Elanga. And the finish! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? And Aubameyang! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Aubameyang! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that could set him on his way. It's a goal kick. And he's forced to go back. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please take this opportunity.
The United States absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
The United States will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So off we go once more. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Elanga. Camavinga. Over to the left. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Cross climbs up big. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And he welcomes it in. Donnarumma claims comfortably. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho. DiMarco. He's found a way past. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Serginho. Stood up well to him there. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Elanga being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Adams. Camavinga. So we've reached the hour mark. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and he's picked out the run. Tapsoba. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Højlund. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Caicedo. And here's Højlund. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
The United States choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
The United States grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The United States do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's DiMarco. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's gone out for a throw-in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The United States will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Aubameyang. He's away. Aubameyang!
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Azar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Dijk. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. It's played through for him. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 90 minutes.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The United States are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, and Aubameyang!
Substitution in progress.
Terrific save.
Added minutes has been
A
indicated.
moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's the throw. Kamavinga. And it's Kimmich. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. The United States pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Aubameyang picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The United States braced for their anthem. There's the whistle, and here we go. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the...
And Aubameyang! Denied by an instinctive save.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
No, that was never going to make it. Raul. Now this... Aubameyang! That's another chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play. Aubameyang. De Ligt gets it away. The United States have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Alanga! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The United States get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Can he finish? Now it's Roberto Carlos. Raul. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Alanga brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and...
Oh, what's he done? And Aubameyang! Goal! The United States! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 97, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
The United States have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Hernandez, nicely weighted ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. It's played through for him. Ter Stegen gets it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Koundé cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Aubameyang really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Hernandez. Lampard. De Jong. Pedri. This is De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for the run. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lampard. And it's Messi. Oh, super find. And this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
De Ligt. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marquinhos. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Elanga. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Aubameyang. Lampard. Messi. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Hernandez. Pedri. And here's a player who has defined a generation.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Raul. Gabriel. Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half.
The United States clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Adams. A probing pass. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raul. Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That'll be a throw. They're trying everything to... And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
De Jong. Now Mbappe. And they've got a throw. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Here's a man in form. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is... Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. And that's caused a worry or two. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Raul! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lampard. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? Marquinhos. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now then, the ball's come loose. Throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
United States, number 21, Raul. Coming on the field is number 20, Messi.
And the ball is out of play. Cannavaro. The United States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He goes for a shot! Højlund with a beautifully timed run. Hernandez. Lampard. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the left it goes. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for United States.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. It's Hernandez. The United States can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal scorer!
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
The United States making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tries to play it through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Driving on and making... Has a shot! magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal for United States.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Shevchenko is onto this. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jordi Alba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Aubameyang claiming the Man of the Match award, and their argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
To the field, our players.
And so we stand for the anthems. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time, hasn't he?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
and we're underway. And it's Ribery, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's clever. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel makes the interception. Played out to the right. He is through here. Looking for a runner. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Messi. That's a good run down the left. Pass is just off target. And claimed it back swiftly. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Højlund really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The United States finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Barkley. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Højlund shoots! Ribery. Totti. Aimed beyond the defence, back into the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribery. Now it's Totti. Now it's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Totti. Out to the left it goes. Philippe tries a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Inzaghi. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. The United States are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is ended up in no man's land. That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti!
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Totti. Hernandez. Now it's Ribery. Played into space out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Totti looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger. The United States are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Aubameyang! Sticks it away! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Messi. Threads one in. Serginho. And the shot! Nice looking ball. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Arsenal finding their passes. Rijkaard. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos, he's being urged to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barkley. Adams gets a foot in here. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. The United States do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Costa Curta. Totti. Ribery. And it's Caicedo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, super. And Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The United States have their second corner now. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
A real chance to break. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's gifted it. Shot, surely! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer for United States after 63 minutes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it through. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Hernandez. Guardiola gets across and deals with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. De Ligt tries to clear. Struck first time. And that should get the job done. Clipped into space. It's a goal kick. Arsenal making another change here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 8, Messi. Coming on the field.
Who saw this coming? The United States have come back from the very brink. Costa Curta. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. Can he finish?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo. Roberto Carlos. It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Højlund played out wide. And here's Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance! Now, that's another chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
The United States complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Højlund! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Number 9.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need. when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The United States could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Aubameyang reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beat.
Shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.